everybody, so sorry I didn't make a video last week. I was in Wildwood. Have any of you ever been to Wildwood? It's like a really popular beach in New Jersey, and I've only been there like 3 times, but I was feeling a little spontaneous, and I decided to get my nose pierced. I never wanted to get my nose pierced before because I always thought I had like a wide ass nose, so I was like, it's gonna make my nose look even fatter. But the thing with piercings is you can just take it out if you don't like it, so whatever. Today I wanted to tell a story that I mentioned in my last video about this fucking weird ass photographer. And the thing is, I've worked with him before and he was not weird at all. Like, everything was good, you know, everything was fucking cool. Alright, let's just get into the stories. I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I don't know how, but he added one of my very close friends on Facebook and asked her to shoot with him. She saw that I had a mutual friend with him, and she asked me, like, yo, was this guy, like, cool, legit, you know, like, not a fucking rapist, like, is he not gonna rape me? And I was like, yeah, I've worked with him before, like, he's totally cool, like, he's the one who put my picture in the newspaper, he works with the newspaper, so she asked me to go with her. So, what day did we go? I don't remember what day we went, but originally we were supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock turned into 4:30. My friend lives 2 hours away from where this place is that we had to go to, and so she calls him and she's like, hey, I'm not going to be there until 6:30, like, I'm sorry, is that okay? And he's like, yeah, like, it's cool, it's fine, whatever. So I think she actually got there at like 6, and I got there around 6:30. For me, it's only 30 minutes away. For her, it was like a 2 fucking hour drive. We get to this man's place, and his studio is like really small, first of all. Like, it does not fit like anybody in there. So the first outfit I wore was my gray Calvin Klein set. Like, you know, the cute little like top with the bottom. I bought that like a couple months ago, and I never wear it. I always wanted to wear it for a photo shoot. So I was like, sweet, like, I finally get to wear this, you know. He really only took a couple pictures of me in that. In the meantime, my friends asked him, hey, do you like to smoke weed? And he's like, yeah, sure, like, I fucking smoke weed. I was like, you smoke weed? He was like, yeah, I'm OG. So I was like, okay. I don't smoke weed. I used to like smoke hardcore back in the day, but now it just gives me anxiety and makes me think like a fucking crazy person. So personally, I just don't smoke anymore. So I sat inside the studio. They went outside and they smoked for like a couple minutes, and then they came back inside. Then he tells me I had like a black bra underneath my gray Calvin Klein top, and he asked me to take the bra off, and I wasn't comfortable with it. So I was like, nah, like, I'm not gonna do it. So he asked me to change my outfit, and I start like taking off the gray top because I still had a bra on, and I wanted to change my underwear to this black pair of underwear instead of the gray ones that I was wearing because it wasn't gonna make sense. Like, it just wasn't gonna match. And he's like fucking staring at me, and I'm like, hey, like, can you not stare at me while I'm taking my underwear off? And he's like, no, it's okay, I've seen it all, believe me, I've seen it all. I was like, nah, like, don't fucking look at me. And he's like, no, it's cool, like, and I'm like, really, like, I'm not, does it look like I'm kidding? Like, don't fucking look at me, like, you fucking perverted ass. He's like, fine, I won't look. But he's like pretty much standing right in front of me, and he keeps his head in the same position and just moves his eyes as I'm changing. But as I pull my underwear down, he looks at me, and I'm just like, what the fuck ever. Like, I was really pissed at this point, but I was gonna put another outfit on top of that. It's actually the outfit I wore in my last video. It's like a black Victoria's Secret bodysuit, and it like laces up right here. I was gonna put that over that, and he's like, no, stay in that. So he wanted me to just stay in that, so I was like, okay, girl, like, whatever. He asked me and my friend to like take a couple pictures together, and we're like, yeah, sure, we can do that. And it was getting kind of weird because like I brought a bunch of like normal clothes to wear there, you know, like not just like lingerie and underwear and bras and shit, like, which is, he obviously only wanted us to wear that type of shit. And I don't know, it just started getting really weird. Okay, so my friend had to go to the bathroom, and she kept asking him multiple times, like, can I go to the bathroom? I really fucking have to go to the bathroom. Like, yo. And he's like, yeah, we'll go. Hold on, let me take a couple more pictures. So he was taking my pictures at this time, and she's sitting there like, I really need to go to the bathroom. He kept like drawing and stalling, and you know, girl. He finally decides to take her to the bathroom, and they walk outside, and I think the bathroom was upstairs. I don't know if he lives upstairs or like rents out this whole place. I don't know. They come back inside like literally like 5 seconds later, and I'm sitting on the couch on my phone because what else am I gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waiting for them to come back. What am I gonna do? Take his camera and fucking take my pictures myself? Like, no, you are the photographer. So I'm sitting there on my phone, and I'm like, hey, you guys, like, that was really fast. And my friend walks in with like a look on her face like, yeah, we didn't go to the bathroom. And then the man just like starts getting even more weird. Like, me and my friend both thought we were about to die. So apparently my friend went outside and went to check her makeup, you know, with her camera. So she's just looking in her phone. And then he's like, no, come back inside. We're not going to the bathroom. So that's why it was like a 5-second thing. And I was like, damn, girl, like you pee really fast, you know? But that wasn't the case. So he comes back inside. He's like, you both need to get your shit and leave. Get the fuck out, get out. And we're like, what are you talking about? He said, I don't know if it was like the weed that made this man go crazy. Like, personally, I don't smoke weed because it makes me think, you know, paranoid shit. But like, this was like, I was starting to think he did meth. Like, I was like, girl, did you do some meth? Like, fucking cameras in the wall type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, I know you guys are recording me and sending it back and forth to each other and saying all this crazy shit. Like, we're on Snapchat. Like, I don't give a fuck about you, honestly. Like, why would we be sending each other shit that he's saying when we're both right there? Like, does that even make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we are both all in the same room. Why would I send her something you said when she's right next to me and she can clearly hear what you've just said? And I'm like, okay. And my friend just looks fucking petrified, and I'm just kind of confused, like what is going on? I don't know. And I'm like sitting there like, alright, still like on my phone. And then he comes over. He tries to rip my phone out of my hands. He says, turn it off, turn your phone off. Like, bitch, what? Turn my fucking phone off? I'ma dial 911 up in this bitch before I turn my phone off. And he's trying to literally rip it out of my hands. And I'm like, ah! Like, am I going to die right now? It was so weird. Like, so basically, I throw on a t-shirt. I just have underwear on underneath. We get all of our shit and pretty much like get the fuck out of there, obviously. So I put all my shit in my car. She puts all of her shit in her car. And this is actually a really nice area to walk around. So my friend still really had to pee. And I have like Snapchats of this day, so I probably will include them in this video. But basically, I'm walking around town in a t-shirt and underwear because we had to get out of there so fucking fast. So we go to like a 7-Eleven, I get a drink, and my friend goes to the bathroom in there, and then we both like walk back to where like her car is, because her car was parked out front in like a parallel parking situation, and mine was out back. So we're sitting on a bench like across from her car, and we're just talking about like, what the fuck was that? What even happened? What went on? Like, what do you mean? Like, everything. Actually, before we left, I fucking suck at making videos. I always forget shit. So, before we left the man's place, I was like really mad because she drove 2 hours away, like, you know, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why would you make us drive all the way here if you were gonna shoot with us for 20 minutes? Like, I have like 2 different outfits on in the pictures, and they're both like lingerie, like, look at my ass, fucking, literally, like, can I even try to demonstrate this? Like, I was trying to, like, you know, pose, like, on the side. He's like, turn more. He's like, turn more. Turn more. like, as if he's right there, and like, you know, this is my ass with like underwear on, and I'm like, can you even see my face? Like, are you just gonna jerk off to this shit later? Because clearly these are pictures of my ass that cannot go in the newspaper. Like the last time when they went on the newspaper, you know, it seemed like he was all about ass. And I was like breaking my neck, like, okay, is this good? Like, can you see me? Like, no. So I'm freaking out before we leave there. Like, what the fuck, why would you waste our time? And he was like, oh, well, I told you guys to be here at 4. And I said, yeah, you did tell us to be here at 4. But my friend called and you said it was okay if we got here at 6 and 6:30. So what the fuck is the big deal? And he was like, well, I have to go meet my cousin or whoever the fuck he had to go meet. Some person he had to go meet. Which is clearly a lie. So back to where I was at. So we're sitting on a bench just talking, and my friend's like, oh my god, he's fucking rolling up right now. And I'm like, shut up, bitch, you lying. No. So she's sitting like right on the bench. I'm sitting left on the bench. And he comes rolling up on his fucking bicycle with his camera still on him. And he was still being weird. He rolls up and he's like, y'all still here? We're like, yeah. And like, I'm just kind of like laughing. Like, are you serious right now? I'm just kind of laughing. And he's like, are y'all mad at me? Like, no, I'm not mad at you. You just wasted my whole fucking day and like tried to kill me and like took pictures of my asshole. But like, no, we're good. Like, it's good, you know? Like, no, we're cool. And someone was like walking behind us because this town is kind of busy. So we're sitting on the bench and there's people walking behind us. He's like, what'd you say? We're like, we didn't say anything. He's like, oh, I heard someone saying something. I guess it was behind you, and I thought they were talking to me. I thought it was you guys talking to me, but I guess it wasn't you guys. And he just starts like mumbling like blah, 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 blah. I was like, how much more meth did you do? So then he just kind of like rides off into the distance, like back to his little fucking studio the size of my thumbnail. And I have like the Snapchat of him like driving away. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna include those just so you can like see what was going on, because I have the picture, like the video of me in the t-shirt and all that, walking around town like a classy ass bitch in this nice ass town. Before we leave, he's like, just give me your email so I can send you the picture. And I'm like, what the fuck? My friend gave him her email, and like he sent her a couple pictures, and I said to him twice on Facebook Messenger, I said, can you send me the pictures? He saw it, didn't answer. I said, hey, my email is, can you send me the pictures when you get a chance? Still no answer. Like, I was just trying to be nice because like I fucking went there and wasted my time. I still want my pictures, you know, like give me my shit. And he's just not answering me. Like, he only gave my friend like 3 pictures, but still, like, I went there, I wasted my time, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was so mad because when I got home, I was like looking for some of my makeup because I usually wear black mascara on my under eyelashes, and I like recently stopped doing it because like every time I do, I get like, I start looking like a raccoon. Like, it goes like all the way down here, like it do go down, like all this black shit all over my eyes. And I keep a beauty blender with me like almost all time, so I can be like, let me fix that shit real quick. So with me, I took like eyeliner, a beauty blender, and concealer, maybe a couple other things I don't really remember. But when I got home, I was like, oh my god, like I think I forgot my makeup at this man's house. And I was actually considering going back to the rapist's house to get my makeup because that's how stupid I am. But I found my concealer a couple days later, and I found my eyeliner. So the only thing I think I left there was my beauty blender, which it was kind of old anyway, so like I just went out and bought a new one. Like, fuck you. Like, but he like legit does work with a newspaper, which is so weird, and I feel bad that I even brought my friend there and she felt so uncomfortable. But like, you know, like he was legit, he is legit, and I don't know, like I think maybe the weed like reefer madness, man. Like, I don't know. I think he couldn't hang. Like, he tried to like seem like, yeah, I'm OG, but like, no, you're really not. Like, no, you're not. And yeah, I feel like that's really it for this story. I don't know, it was super, super weird, and I was super fucking afraid, like, girl, I got my mace on me, like, try me, like, I was ready. Let me know what you want to see next week. Okay, I don't know. Bye, subscribe, thank you for watching. And I just wanted to add that obviously I'm never gonna go see this man again. I don't care that he put me in the newspaper, like, he can put me in the fucking motherfucking Times Square. I don't give a shit. Like, put me in the Constitution. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm not doing it. I will never do that shit again. Like, now I feel like, you know, he was a professional ass dude. Now I feel like I can't even go even see any other photographers, because if you're a professional and you were a fucking weirdo, these amateurs might really be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be careful who you meet. Like, this guy wasn't just like a man I found online, by the way. Like, I just wanted to clear that up too. But be careful who you meet, because you never fucking know. Like, people are weird. People are so weird. Like, one photographer told me before, when I was shooting with him, he said, every photographer is a little bit of a pervert. And I'm like, damn, he was right. I just felt that I should add this in here. And if you ever go to like a photo shoot, be super safe. Bring someone with you. Like, have some fucking mace, have 911 on speed dial, girl. I don't know. I'm just looking out for you. Okay, bye. Okay, so photo shoot's already over.
I'm
not wearing any bottoms because we literally had to run the fuck out because this man tried to like rape us and kill us. I don't know, it was a good time. How's your day? No. There he goes. Oh my god, he just found us. My day's so good. How are you? Like, I feel like I need to take a minute to clarify everything that happened, but like, he pretty much kicked us out, and like, he said we were recording him behind his back, and like, got so fucking paranoid. He said he had to like go do some shit. Like, no, you don't. You're out here riding on your bike, carrying your camera around. Like, you fucking liar. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. I also wanted to say, like, I didn't just find this man. Like, he works. My picture has been in the Instagram. He's a real photographer. Like, and a picture from my old shoot is being republished. Like, I don't know what the fuck, if he like does drugs now. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I've worked with him before and he was totally cool. Like, nothing weird. Like, picture went in the newspaper. Great. Like, comes the fuck over and like takes my phone out of my hands. He's like, turn your phone off. Like, what do you mean turn my phone off? Bitch, before I turn my phone off, I'm gonna dial 911 up in this bitch. I got my pepper spray on deck. Like, do you want to try me? Do you want to fucking